Hello and welcome to Envision. I'm Deanne Conrad, Community Relations Supervisor with the Sioux Falls School District, and Dr. Brian Maher is our superintendent. We have an important day. Every day is important in the Sioux Falls School District, but coming up on June 6th, we have a school board election. We have 4 candidates, and they have all gone out and got the necessary signatures to become a viable candidate for the school board. Talk a little bit about the role of the school board and why this election is so important for the community to come out and cast a vote.
Well, first of all, I think every election is important. Second of all, I think politics are never more important than they are at the local level. So when you think about city elections, county elections, or in this place, school board elections, I think they're very, very important because these are the folks who are going to shape our schools or help shape our schools. So that's one of the reasons I think it's really important. Another reason why I think this election is really important, for the first time in, probably 5, 6, 7 years, we're going to have a new school board member. Longtime board member Doug Morrison, a very valued member of the Board of Education, has chosen not to run. So there is a vacancy, and we've got candidates lining up to fill that vacancy.
Right. So when they come out and a candidate wants to continue and support the school district by running as a member or for that seat as a member, the role of the school board, you're actually, they have some authority-making power, of course, decision-making power. How there's meetings for them to attend. What's really the process of a school board member and how they operate?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of things they can do to figure out what the boards do. Number one, they can come to board meetings and learn what the board meeting is like. Number two, they can talk to seated board members and past board members to ask them about their current experience or their past experience as a board member. A third thing that happens is I invite all of them to come in and meet with me to at least get my perspective on where the district is headed. They can either take advantage of that or not take advantage of that. I know we have candidates who are also going around to various schools to try to get a flavor of the district and figure out what it is that the Sioux Falls School District is about currently. Right. I think those are all good things to do to begin to get your feet wet, because in the end, there's no substitute for the wisdom that you get from actually being a board member.
Absolutely.
But there are things you can do to help prepare yourself for that eventuality.
And with 24,000 students, K through 12, the hope is that people will come with a global perspective and a global interest in not just their own child's education, but generally the education of all young people in Sioux Falls, thinking about when we get them to adulthood and citizenship, those young students become better citizens in the process.
You know, one of the things, if somebody asks me about our current board, I always start from this perspective. And I think we've got 5 good people on our board. I think we have 5 good citizens of the city of Sioux Falls on our board. And that's a great place to start from in terms of being a board member. Beyond that, we've got 5 people who really have grown in their understanding of boardsmanship. And they're a very high functioning board today. So that'll be a piece of plugging in a new element to that one entity that has 5 parts, and work on the boardsmanship that it takes there. But one of the things I really hope for in any board that I ever serve is that we have folks who come with an independent mind, that they are independent thinkers, but they also understand what's best for the organization and the boardsmanship that is required of a good board. And I think if you have that independent mind and understand you're part of one board, they can really do great things in that political entity.
Absolutely, and we have had great, strong leaders in the Sioux Falls School Board for many, many years, people who have taken the best interests of kids at heart and have helped shape guide the future for the Sioux Falls School District. So June 6th, you as citizens get to choose who that next person will be. There are 4 candidates. You can learn more about them on the Sioux Falls School District website. You can also get information regarding the 10 voting centers across the city of Sioux Falls. And we hope you'll find that information and get out and vote on June 6th. Thanks for joining us.